Any questions or comments before we finish? Yeah.
I keep thinking that the best way that I can be spiritual is to really be grateful.
Yeah.
You know?
Beautiful.
And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have anything to say about that.
Yeah. No, it's like, you know, again, I'm referring to my teacher for some reason a lot today, but he once asked us a question, he goes, what's advanced practice? And so people were saying, well, you know, really practicing realization, and, you know, and somebody says enlightenment, and he goes, no, gratitude. You know, gratitude and service are advanced parts of practice. And then what's the alternative, really? You're going to resent the life that you have. You know, take your ball home. You know. So, but you know, if you can be grateful for these occurrences that happen, it's easier to work through them. You know. Thank you. Yeah.
So when opportunities repeat themselves
Mm-hmm.
and haven't been mastered yet,
Yeah.
do you have any thoughts? What are your thoughts on discerning if they are repetitive and discerning, you know, what they are?
Well, part of it is use your whole body to experience it, where you feeling it, and you know what's going on. Make sure that you know you can look at when this first arose in your life. You can intellectually study that thing. See what your habit is, because usually those things that keep on coming up, there's a certain habit that occurs that keeps on making it happen. So you can start to disentangle yourself from that, and then see if you have some freedom in saying, well, I'll take a different path this time. So you can try that. You can also learn to just let it unfold without you being involved. You know, but then there's other things that are very deep, and you know, and the important thing with that is just gather the information, what's occurring here, and those things, again, the deepest ones, it's almost like, you know, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to take care of this. So you can accept it from that level, but then leave it open that in time you'll probably wear it out. But then it's living with that and accepting those aspects that are very deep with you. And there's also a beauty in that too, you know, sometimes. Okay. But that's, you know, again, that's the stepping off of the 100-foot pole. Usually we take a stance on something, a way of dealing with it, and it's very difficult to gain freedom in the midst of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a certain amount of your shadow that always is going to be with you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that which you don't see. You know, that which comes up, that's interesting. You know? Yeah. I mean, were any of you in the LA riots? Yeah. I mean, that was very interesting, in that the society shadow really came out at that point. Is that, you know, I mean, I remember for myself just looking at the veneer that we have of civilization as human beings. Suddenly that veneer was not there, and then it was just it was very exciting in the sense that people could go anywhere. It's like being on the tail of a tiger in that way. So it's always important to no matter how awakened you feel, there's always aspects of your personality, because of time, place, person and amount, haven't come out yet. So it's important not to say, I'm complete on this, because you never know when that's going to come up again, but you have the tools of dealing with it. You know, a lot of people go, well, this shouldn't happen, this doesn't occur, the shadow's right there. You know? And again, the negative aspects of our own personality is, some of them haven't come out because you've not been in that position. For instance, imagine if suddenly there was a global catastrophe and food was short. What would you do? You know, being educated the way that we've been educated in, obviously in school, in our religions, etc., how would you, deal with something like that where, if you don't eat, you're going to die?
So I guess it's to be grateful for that shadow because it shows you the things that you still.
Well, it's your energy. I mean, that you don't see, you don't have to worry about as such. There's no need worrying about it. It's going to come up in whatever way. But the things that you do see, try and deal with them in ways that are congruent with the way that you truly want to live and be inside. It's like for the things that I haven't done very well in my life, I still struggle over those things. So that's a good insight for me, is that I've got to look more closely at those things when they arise in my life, and then work on them, on that, on that level. It's like there's actually the guy that did the commentaries on this particular book, Yamada Roshi. He said, enlightenment is easy, but cultivation of character is endless. On one level, that's easy for him to say, but the nice thing is that this person, not only was he a really good teacher, but he also ran a hospital in Japan. So it wasn't that he was just sitting, taking some seat and giving talks. He had a lot of life experience, and he had kids that also practiced too. So that that cultivation of character is endless. But again, that which you don't see, you don't need to worry about. But when you begin to see it, then take care of it. All right? Okay, last one before we finish. All right, let's finish. Thank you.